Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your end of February reading. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, or put it anywhere in your placement. Baby, you like it, I love it. And if you just peek it in on a Capricorn to be all nosy in somebody's business, well, welcome. Okay. Please remember that these readings are general, and so just take what resonates and leave what don't. Okay, boo? If it ain't for you, pass it along. In the description box below, you can find how to book a personal reading with me or how to make a love donation to this channel if you feel so moved. You know, if you want to keep this channel growing, glowing, flowing, and going, that information is there for you. And please come follow me over on Instagram. That information is in the description box as well. I go live over there. We catch a word. And I also do daily card pulls on the reels to calibrate our days for magic and success. Okay, so without further ado, please like this video, share it out, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post for you, okay, Capricorn? And so let's hit this bell, clear this energy, and let's get it. And receive that. All right, I'm a Capricorn moon, so I'm over here like, what we about to say, what we about to find out. Okay, so Capricorn, what I was getting for you, it was jumbled. It was like peace, clearing things out, also healing, also like on the move. Like I feel like you are being, and I feel like we talked about this in your last reading, or that this has been a recurring theme for you, is like being pulled in many different directions. You know, you have to wear many hats, and you're still trying to make your wellness and your spirituality a priority, right? But being pulled in so many directions and having your focus pulled because you are required in so many different areas really might be taking a toll on you, or you're just really navigating how best to move through these choppy waters, right? And moving and sailing towards calmer waters. In your pre-shuffle, you kind of got some cards about that, about like, you know, not fearing and moving forward, and smoother, everything is smooth sailings now. So I just feel like trust that smoother times are coming, and just do your best to navigate these thick ass energies, okay? Because I know it gets real and a lot is demanded of you. Now, that was about to flip upside down. I know I just put it back up right is what I said. I don't care. Let me stop. No. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card, okay? And so for some of you, Capricorn, what I'm getting is you have to trust in spiritual solitude, okay? Sometimes we just don't want to be alone. We don't want to face all of that, because sometimes also all of that push-pull thoughts all over the place energy is because we are not finding time to link up with our own spiritual solitude. I don't think right now for you, Capricorn, is the time to be pulled in a million different directions, or to be in this like, I don't know, wishy-washy situation with either a romantic partner or just you know, Mr. or Miss you'll do for right now, or any of that, because those things too become distractions. Sometimes when we are afraid of our own spiritual solitude, we will do every and anything to avoid being present with ourselves and dealing and sitting in that uncomfortable energy. This is where the enlightenment is. So even, I'm not telling you go break up with people, but I'm saying you better be carving out time where you hear only your own voice, where you have your time so that it's just you and source communing. God, Allah, Buddha, you like it, I love it, right? But you have to have this time where you are trusting yourself, okay? Because look how he's pulling his cloak, but this also looks like a mirror to me, right? And the mirror is being upheld by this enlightenment by your gaze focusing on your own energy, okay, Capricorn? So at the end of this month, moving into March, you really want to be present in your own energy, because when you amplify that, ooh, baby, who gonna check you, boo? You have the Sun card here, okay? With all of these hands to help, Spirit is reaching down to pull you up out of many things. A Sun card is a yes card. Ooh, that's what came out for you as well. It was a yes card telling you to begin where you are right now. Okay, this is a yes. Okay, yes, things are going to work out fine. Yes, things are going to come into completion for you. Yes, you can get the things that you want. This is radiance. This is sustenance. This is also Leo energy, okay? With the Sun card here. Maybe in Leo season, you'll really start to see the sprouting from the seeds, right? You'll see the evidence of all that work you did in spiritual solitude. But you have to know that whether you're alone or coupled or whatever, the sun will shine upon you. There's nowhere you can go that Spirit can't find you and touch your life. We have judgment. So there's a need to make a final decision. And look, you know, these are two beings. I know that is Anubis, right? And a priest. But this is also, you see like the hands holding, but they're not quite clasping. I'm getting the feeling of you're not allowing a transformation to fully take place. You're not making a final decision, and you're living in limbo in a connection, whether this is business, because you see he has a scroll in his hand, so maybe this is about your workplace, or a relationship. But there's, you know, Anubis represents that same sort of like holy death energy, right? That underworld helping transport you from one stage to the next. And it's like Anubis is trying to guide you into the transformation, but you're holding your hand up like, wait, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I'm ready to go. You need to make this final decision on something. You cannot be on the fence anymore, okay? Capricorn, it's time to assess, make a move from a strong and informed place. But anything that you are on the fence about, time is going to, if you don't want a tower energy to come in and make you make a decision, this is trying to let you know the sun is shining on you no matter which way you choose, but a decision on your part must be made, and only you will know what that is and how right it is for you. We also have the Moon card here, and that talks about deep insights, trusting your intuition, information being revealed to you, okay? Balancing polarities, okay? And trusting your own intuition. Also paying attention to your dreams. There's communication coming to you in your dream state, okay? And also look at this, divine masculine and divine feminine energy with the sun and the moon, okay? Again, this call to balance, to make a decision, and to come into agreement and into union with your own thoughts and beliefs in the self, and also with your environment around you. Okay, I'm going to pull not as many cards from all these decks because the Major Arcana Tarot really had a word for y'all, okay? Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. Only you know what that is, right? And sometimes we'll follow our comforts. Like, well, this is comfortable for me right now. I just don't want to be alone. Or this job is just providing security, even though it's driving me crazy and it's toxic. At least my bills are paid on time. Whatever that thing is, you have to follow your bliss. It's not going to suffice much longer, okay? You're going to have to make a decision. Do so slowly. So sorry about that. So Capricorn, follow your bliss, right? But do so in a way that's safe and comfortable for you, all right? At the bottom of the deck, we have view from above. Get the big picture, okay? It's not just about what is satisfying you in the immediate, in your face. You're going to have to rise above, right? And take a look down in your situation and get a different aerial perspective of it. When we're on the ground, we can only see what's right in front of us and as far as our eye can see. But when we elevate our perspective, we can see the whole picture. We can see a little further of what's coming down the road and really assess, are my choices really bringing me closer to the feeling I want? right? Or is it taking me further away from it? All right. So really pay attention to that. All right. Wolverine, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. This is so good for you, because I think sometimes we think, no, I can't do it alone, or no, like the loneliness is getting me, or no, I'm afraid of what's on the other side of change and leaving this job I've been at for a long time and going to another company, or changing career path. But if it keeps coming up for you, if you keep feeling dissatisfied within a union, within a company, within an environment, it is because that's the inner you shouting out to you, we have outgrown this place and space. We have outgrown this friendship or this relationship. We have outgrown this pattern of thinking and behaviors. And so you must rise and greet and meet the challenge. And the challenge isn't really a challenge per se. It's more so of a growing process. This is about growth, okay? And sometimes growth hurts, right? And growth can be challenging. But remember to bring it back to, this is about growth. This isn't about problems, right? Like, instead of viewing it as a problem, view it as an opportunity to grow. You got Boar at the bottom. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. I love that. Face them head on. That's why that Judgment card is out, because it's not for you to just go, la, 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 nothing's happening, or let me just, put a Band-Aid over this wound that really needs to be healed properly. And the things we do to comfort ourselves through that, it's like taking the morphine to numb the pain, but not undergoing the surgery to really fix what is wrong. And that's what they're saying. Face the problem. Sometimes when you face it, it falls away of its own weight, right? You ever been dreading something, but the moment you finally decide to face it, it's like, oh, that problem's been resolved. Oh, that problematic person moved to another department. Oh, actually, we're giving you a promotion, so you won't even be around there. Oh, actually, a new place just opened up, so you get to move to a place where you have nicer neighbors, more considerate, more convenient for the places you need to go to. I'm just giving you practical ways in which this can show up on the ground, right? Or just like, oh, you know what? I thought, beginning my workout regimen was going to be so difficult, but now that I've actually finally started to do it, I'm enjoying this. I don't feel the pressure of I got to force myself out of bed to go do it. It's that sort of thing, okay? Whatever it is you're avoiding, don't avoid it. Face it. You got Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. So if you have any sort of hang-ups with masculine energy, right? The father of your children, or with your own father, right? Or your relationship, if you are religious and you identify with Father God and you're struggling with your beliefs with that, or with your relationship to that energy, then this is an opportunity for healing, right? This is an opportunity to gain a new perspective so that you can heal from that, and that you can make moves in integrity, in peace, in prosperity, in clarity, okay? And then at the bottom, in case you were worried, my Capricorns, you got Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Sometimes we identify with a job, with a career path, with a lover, and we give them more more importance than, I don't want to say importance, but we give them what can I say? Power, or that's not the word I'm looking for. But do you get what I'm saying, Capricorn? We give them positions they've not quite lived up to, right? Sometimes we'll call someone our soulmate, our twin flame. Y'all know how I feel about that word, but I'll throw it out there in case that resonates for you. twin flame, my divine counterpart. And we're not really paying attention to, is that person really showing up as a divine counterpart? If you're truly my divine reflection, well, what are you reflecting back to me? Because if you're reflecting back to me inconsistency, that's a mirror being held up to me to show me where I'm being inconsistent with myself. If you're mirroring back to me, oh, this is just like a little buffer to get me through this rough time. Well, where are the places that I'm avoiding showing up in this boar energy, right? To confront those things. I need to cut cords with things that, and trust that they're showing up in the way that only they will be able to show up. Whether it's a toxic job, like you can manifest having an easier time there, but what you really might need to be manifesting is your way out, right? A way out. And so take that into consideration. I'm not saying go out there and just go quit your jobs willy-nilly and break up with people willy-nilly. I'm asking you to assess. This is an offer. Spirit is saying, here's an offer because I gave you free will. What do you want to do with this? Is this truly serving you? And don't just look at it through the lens of your own comfort, right? We have to move beyond our comfort zones to grow, right? That term growing pains is real. Move beyond limitation. Trust. I love it. I love it. And let's get you a divine doorway, Capricorn, as we make our way out of this reading. Look at the bottom. Trust the universe. We're going to take that because I just saw that. And I think you need to trust that things are going to work out and that you don't have to continue anything you don't want to, and to not be afraid of going off on your own, right? Of releasing addictions or old patterns and behaviors that you're used to buffer the growing pains of transition, okay? At the bottom, you have nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. So take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. This is the third time this is coming out. You're the third sign to get it. It's really communicating to you that the more you try to hide from this thing, the more places and spaces. If you think you're going to avoid something in one area of your life, Source will make it pop up in another area to force you to deal with it. So just deal with it. It says, let's get the first one, the Trust the Universe card that popped out. And I want to show you the doorways, right? Look at that. Look at that green, natural, lush, trusting in Gaia, trusting in your environment, trusting that you know how to navigate it. Then we have this beautiful doorway. Oh, I love it. Let's flip it over. Trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. So sometimes we have the misconception that following our comfort is our intuition, when really it's our ego projecting fears and saying, do the thing that's comfortable. No, don't go past beyond your limitations that you put there, right? Because it's scary on the other side of that to grow and change. Don't trust it. Stay here. Keep doing things on this hamster wheel the way you've always done them. And that's not going to serve you anymore, Capricorn. So take the leap and trust the universe. The universe is saying, recommit and figure out how to heal and implement your how do I want to say, your intuition, so that you're doing it from true clarity and that it's truly your intuition speaking and not your ego projecting fears on you. It says begin here. And let's look at the doorway first. Oh, I love it. And it looks like a keyhole, right? With this little thing right here. And look at that beautiful tree. That's your growth. Look at the path. It's like, it's almost like the plant life is moving out of the way, almost like a Moses parting the seas, right? To open up a path unto you. Cross the threshold. It says, begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now, here. And I believe this came out in your pre-shuffle as well. Oh my goodness. I love it. Love that for you. Okay. I love it for you, Capricorn. All is well. So with that, that is your reading. head into March, making new choices and trusting in your spiritual solitude, okay? Trusting in yourself. It's not saying you have to do this whole thing by yourself. No one does this little thing called life by themselves. But there are moments where only your energy will suffice, okay? So I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important, you are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Capricorn baby. Go get up in it. And I'll see you on the next one. Later. Ashe.